Get a load of the last video, am I right? I mean, heroes? Really? Interrupting me in my grand finale? Who do they think they are? I mean, come on. I'm Insecticus. The Insecticus. I am the main. Everyone loves me. It's my series and my story. I'm the one who controls the whole thing. So, the nerve of these guys, am I right? Anyways, welcome to the review. This is Crazy, Krazapar, doing it another video, signing back in. Yeah, my intro's a little screwed up because I decided to do that for whatever reason, and as you can probably guess, this is the big show, the big one, or the big one, I guess, and it's of Insecticus, the Insecticus. This is the first actual Hero Series mock I made because of me hyper fixating on Hero Factory and stuff. So yeah, let's get into this review actually by going off of who Insecticus is. Now, you may be wondering, who is Insecticus? Insecticus is the big villain of Hero Series. And, excuse me, he is one of the biggest driving forces of Hero Series. And to give in some of the lore, Insecticus is... God, where do I start? I guess I start where he gets annihilated, I guess. So, Insecticus is a villain that has been gone through a lot in Hero Series. So he starts out in getting imprisoned, and then he causes a breakout. The first of like a many breakouts, I guess, where he goes and harasses the other heroes, and he gets captured. And in that first attempt of breaking out, he gets destroyed by a bulk, to which he wishes that he can kill himself if he ever showed up yet again. And unfortunately, the bulk, he does. He managed to implant himself into Thunder and breaks everyone out again, and he breaks the black hole staff. So he takes place of Von Nebula and breaks everyone out, and then Heroes I think after that he gets destroyed again and goes into hiding, where after a couple of Hero Series installments he gets his hands on a very secretive organization's technology and causes a complete nuclear wasteland, where we get into next video, War Insecticus. And then from there, a bunch of time shenanigans happen. The insect paradigm is also formed during this time, during the nuclear Armageddon, where everyone I just reviewed previously will be. And at least in Hero Series lore, in my lore, they're all separate villains, and this is his own separate villain. But yeah, he goes back in time at some point after rebuilding everyone during Project Resurrection and building all the heroes and the villains and stuff. He goes back in time to give himself knowledge of the future so that he has an upper hand to stop the heroes, and it backfires because, I mean, come on. Two of me? Really? Am I to believe that? Come on. Two of me. It's obviously a trick by the heroes. So of course I killed myself. Something that Bulk can never do. Pussy. Anyways, yeah, that's basically the big summary. In my storyline, he's just his own separate villain, and I won't go into too much of his whole background, as I do have some I've already planned out. And the Insect Paradigm members, all of them that I just reviewed, are just their own separate villains. They're not Frankenstein models, but that's all I can give you in mind. We'll start the review off at the feet. Everyone loves them big old bug grippers. So let's start with their feet. They're just standard 2-clawed Fantoka feet, and they go up into digitigrade legs. He has some pretty common colors with, I believe it's Thornax. So you're going to see a lot of azures and oranges and stuff. Moving up to the torso, he's got a distinct red torso with a white armor piece and a red villain core. His arms are actually, weirdly enough, three-jointed arms. So in this arm, he's got a little fire cutter, I guess, and a very small fire blade. And he's got some orange wires that run up to his shoulders, and it's the same thing on the other side, but he's got a second blaster. Get this, the one in his mouth isn't enough. He must have two. So he's got two blasters, and again, another wire going up to his shoulders. Going around to the back, he's got a jetpack, and the jetpack is using some green pieces. And then, of course, the head is just the normal Thornax head. And I'm gonna be real. I saw this guy when I was doing a doom scroll on YouTube to get a bunch of ideas for mocks, and I saw this guy and I thought, he is quite the mess of a mock. I love him. So I spent so long dedicating going as many frames as I can get to get as many angles as I can get to get as many of these guys, or get as many of these pieces as accurate as I can. And I actually did have to do as he described it, as Hero Series I should say, described it in the Insecticus storyline video, which I will drop in the description if you ever want to watch that. This is a near one-to-one creation, or this is a one-to-one. He's incorrect. This is a near one-to-one, as a proper recreation of Insecticus would require some prints from Scopio and Waspex on the back, and I think it's either on the back or on his feet. And it's weird I say on his feet because he didn't have these feet. He used armor feet, or armor for feet, like just the printed armor pieces for feet, and it was really awkward. But whatever, you know. This is basically a perfect other than the feet. This is basically a perfect recreation of Insecticus from Hero Series 1 that was made like years and years and years ago, and I'm really happy that he exists. I do love this guy. He's one of my favorite mocks so far, and I guess for a comparison we'll do Thornrax, which of course I never grab these guys out before I do the review, but we'll break out Thornrax and his bent wing. You gotta love putting these guys in the storage. I'm gonna display it a little bit more. And here he is next to Thornrax. Honest to God, I don't think he doesn't look all that out of place. I really do think that if Insecticus releases a set, he wouldn't look all out. He doesn't look all out of place. All things considered, I mean, just cleaning him up a little bit and making some things more symmetrical and stuff, he doesn't look bad at all. I think this mock from Hero Series Official, which again, this isn't really my creation. This whole thing is his. So, yeah, if I were to review, if this is a review of his mock, I say it's a pretty solid 10 out of 10. You know, at least the base of the mock. If I were to actually build this one-to-one, I'd dock him for the feet. They're just, why? What were you thinking? But outside of the fact, yeah, this is just what he looks like next to Thornrax, and he doesn't look too dissimilar and out of place next to him. So I think he looks really well for a hero villain. I was originally just going to, or Hero Factory villain, I was originally just going to just use him as actually a background villain, and I still intend to do so whenever I do my Hero Factory rewrites and my own Hero Factory line as a background villain. But he gets his own series. He's special now. as Hero Series Official has given me so much to work off of, and really this whole series is what has been culminating to this point right here, which makes me feel weird about the next one, which is just going to be War Insecticus. So stay tuned for that. And this basically wraps up the Insecticus video. So thank you guys for watching. Again, go subscribe to Hero Series. I think by this point, all of Hero Series 6 has been uploaded and is out for you to watch. Go watch it. The run times are very, very short. And it'll be worth a watch. And even then, it'll be like 15 minutes max, 15 and a half minutes max. So watch it. I do appreciate it if you go support Hero Series 6. He deserves it more than me. For making this, for he is the one who started all this, and I really do appreciate the video, or the praise this guy got, and it's been fun. So yeah, this has been a nice, fun couple of 8 months, and a nice hyperfixation I've had. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Subscribe to me. I will be live streaming erratically, so I'll catch you in the live stream when I do. Be sure to watch out for other videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Tomorrow's War Insecticus, by the way. Be sure to watch that. Thank you.